Hello and welcome back to the Checkpoint Reach podcast. This is a video that we wanted to pile there to cover one of the biggest growing news stories of this week or the last few days, and it's on Bethesda's Fallout76 and their Fallout First membership or subscription service. Guys, I should mention I'm joined by Perks and Sud as always. Guys, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, you were even laughing just announcing it. To be honest, I mean that's how.
I just don't get this.
What
are they doing?
I guess maybe give it. What was it? So basically, it's a subscription service, isn't it, for the game?
Yeah. So Fallout First is a subscription service, and you
Yeah.
can pay $100 for that privilege a year for a year subscription service to play the game. And I'll mention some of the membership benefits you get. You get private worlds, where you get to play in a private world exclusively for you and up to 7 friends. That's a lot there. Scrapbox, unlimited storage for crafting components in your own new Scrapbox container. A survival tent, a new placeable fast travel point with stash, sleeping bag, and more for your basic needs. Atoms, receive 1,650 atoms per month to use in the atomic shop. Wow, amazing. Ranger armor outfit, an iconic Fallout outfit exclusively for members, and icons and emotes pack, unique icons and emotes available only to members.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? I mean, it's not great. I've just got a quick update as well that I saw before on Twitter just before we started, just to give even more context about maybe how it's working for people that are in sort of the sign-up thing. So basically, Fallout 76 players who have signed up for Fallout First, they report that private worlds have dead NPCs and looted areas in them and can get invaded by other players. So there goes the whole private thing out the window already.
It's not exclusive.
So that's one benefit gone. And also, one of the other benefits you mentioned was the scrapbox. So, it's a pretty good idea, isn't it? Being able to store your materials and stuff like that. Apparently, some say that the scrapbox has eaten up all of their materials, removing them forever. So,
I mean,
2 of the main benefits I've broken already. Now, I'm sure, look, they will get fixed, I'm sure. But
I'm not.
I'm not.
Although, actually,
Jesus Christ.
How are we sure? Am I going to go in the game in a year's time and go in the scrapbox and my stuff's going to be gone or thrown in the bin?
I'd hope no one would be going on the game in a year's time.
Well, I won't be going on the game now.
I think the craziest thing about this, and I'm not going to pretend here, I'm not a Fallout 76 player. The game's a train wreck. It's a disaster. Everyone knows that. These membership benefits are the things...
Atrocious.
Well, they are, but they've pretty much been, in the main, what the game community wants in the game. But in the game, not like an additional thing that you have to pay for. So what
this should be one of the fixes.
Yeah. Right. So, but what they've done is they've collated all the feedback from the actual community that they have, which isn't that big, but this poor community have been crying out for these things to be added to the game, and what Bethesda have turned around and done is gone, yeah, okay, for $100. No.
Yeah,
don't do that. Just add it to the game because it should have been in the game in the first place. I mean, a game like this that doesn't have any kind of private world that you don't have to pay for is bullshit, quite frankly. And it's supposed to have scope. It's supposed to be vast. And what was it, 7 friends? So you can have 8 people in a private world.
Yeah,
great. I'm sure you're really going to see 8 people in a space that big. Like, come on. The scrapbox is just... But before you go in there, the scrapbox is just the worst thing ever, because that's pretty much been people's main complaint from the beginning of the game, from what I've researched this morning. They didn't ever have enough room for their components. They had too much gear to carry around. They kept getting over-encumbered by crap. They wanted a place to put it. So instead of just adding something to the game, they make you pay for that. That's not like a privilege. That's something that should just be in the game,
is unbelievable.
like a vault space.
Yeah, it really is. It's. I just want to say as well, I don't know what happened in the summer. I must have had a lobotomy or something, because I actually tried the game in the summer, over the summer.
Was it as bad as everyone made out?
You need one after playing it.
Well, look, I'll start with the very limited positives first. The world's pretty cool. Like, I like the world they built. Like, I think the actual area is pretty cool that they built. The world's cool, But apart from that, everything else.
Would you pay £100 a year to play it?
No, would I? Would I? Hell, would I? Hell. I paid £10 for the game and I felt like I'd got maybe ripped off a little bit. So
no, how because can you go from having a game that has failed disastrously for them, and then but then you think, okay, you know what, we've had a bad game here, we haven't had a good reception. What should we do to bring people back in? I know, let's charge them $100 a year to play
ridiculous.
The game.
Let's give people the things they want and shaft them in a way of getting it. Like,
well, do you remember? Was it E3? Was it E3? They promised all these things. They promised, didn't they? They were going to fix the game. They were going to do this. They were going to do that. They were going to add NPCs and all this. Well, yeah, that's all well. That's what people wanted. Like, let's fix the game. I don't think people expected it to be like this. Yeah, we'll fix the game, but it's going to cost you pretty much. I mean, like, I know some of this stuff is coming anyway. So, like, people that just play the game, like the NPCs and stuff, they're going to come. But they're locking things behind this like paywall now, aren't they? Almost. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, not almost. That's exactly what they're
definitely,
doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you don't pay the $100, you don't get access to the simple things that should be in the game anyway.
No, like Private Worlds should be in the game from launch. This Scrapbox things should be in the game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Man, even the survival tent, it's just as scummy as it gets. You get more freedom to fast travel without spending caps. So people who don't have access to the membership need to spend bottle caps on fast traveling. Like,
ridiculous.
Come on, what a disgrace. But you know what? This is just the latest in a long line of disasters for Bethesda with Fallout 76 because they absolutely promised, and it's on record, they can't deny it, that all content for this game was going to be completely cosmetic. It was going to be completely away from game influencing content. And what do? They add the bullshit Atomic Shop, which sells things like repair kits fresh off the bat, which clearly influences the game and gives people an advantage that have those. And now they give you $100 per year membership with a scrap box. Fair enough, if it's eating people's things, that's no benefit whatsoever. But if you have unlimited storage, well, that's a game influencing benefit. The survival tent is a game influencing benefit. You get the 1,600 atoms per month to spend in the bullshit Atomic Shop to buy game. Like, you're paying to win. It's ridiculous.
Almost. Oh yeah, pretty much pay to win at this point. I mean, I guess you could argue again like this: is it pay to win? I mean, maybe not in the traditional sense, but you're still paying for better equipment to fight against other people because you can do that in the game. So yeah, it is pay to win.
Or like pay to succeed, basically. Yeah. Like if you're not directly competing with someone, the more money you spend on the game, the better experience you get from the game, and that's
ridiculous.
It just goes against everything.
What's happened to Bethesda?
Oh god,
what has happened to them?
Well, I was going to say this. I think my final thought on this, to be honest, it's really, I'm going to have a direct plea to Bethesda now, and my plea to them is, please just scrap this game. Like, I know you're not going to anyway. You're not going to listen to me, but just get rid of it. No, don't even get rid of it. Just let it do whatever it wants to do. Don't update anymore, and just focus on making a proper Fallout game next gen. No one wants this, really. No one wants this garbage. No one wants this absolute rubbish. People want a proper Fallout game, Fallout 5. Make it proper. Improve on the things that you've seen this gen. Look at some of the things The Witcher have done and things like that. Innovate on the game, because even Fallout 4, let's be honest, wasn't any innovation, really. It was an improvement on 3 in some ways, but it was a step down in other ways. Just make a better Fallout game that people are going to love. That's my plea to Bethesda.
Man, people need to lose their jobs at Bethesda. There's too many people making high-up decisions that clearly shouldn't be. And people are working on this. Like, I don't even take the point of view anymore. Like, oh, the poor people, they don't have a say in it. The people working on this know this is bullshit. They do, and then they can't be happy with the products that they're delivering in this sense. So enough is enough with crap like this. Like you said, leave it as quickly as you can. People need to lose their jobs. Other people need to come in and get Bethesda back on track, because right now, I mean, they're already off the cliff. It's already been the biggest nosedive you could imagine. So fire people, bring in best in class to fix it, and get away from this train wreck.
I will say, I wouldn't say fire people, but I will say, if you make decisions like this, then you're going to be on the firing line. You're going to be in danger of losing your job, because there's too many bad decisions after bad decision.
Well, yeah, as well, because this isn't even, like, it's not just Fallout, is it? Look at all the other games that are going downhill. Wolfenstein. I mean, that Wolfenstein Youngblood was awful. A really bad game. I really hated that game a lot. A massive departure from the other Wolfenstein games. Rage 2, it was okay, but that's it. It was okay. That's not good enough for the Bethesda game. I mean, hopefully Doom Eternal will be spared from this, because if Doom Eternal's bad, then I don't know what to say. Because Doom's such a great game, and if Doom Eternal isn't, then yeah, the cycle will be complete. I think
I'm going to end the video on this. Bethesda, sort it out.